Sean's friend tries to save Vika from Weird Thing, but he quickly takes off and disappears into the ashes. How come it had occurred to him? This story's beginning is now apparent, where two youngsters may be seen boarding the plane. One of them went by the name of Sean, a software designer. He was traveling with a friend from the United States to Moscow. Their social networking service, in order to market it during an airline ride, the light starts to flash in the sky at the same time. On board, the pilot makes the announcement that we have detected an electric wave jerk. However, there is no need to panic because everyone is secure and we're about to touch down in Moscow. Reaching at the airport, they both reach that company where they had to sell their social networking service. They come to know going there that their partner has sold their software to a Russian after stealing. Being upset on this news, they move to a club. Reaching that nightclub, they confront the girls there. One of the girls' name was Natalie, while other was her friend, and these both girls had arrived here to help Sean and his friend in blogging because these girls had already familiarity with Sean and his friend. When they are conversing with one another, the nightclub light is gone all of a sudden. So they all move out of the club. And they observe that yellow lights are gradually descending from the sky. Suddenly, the nightclub light goes out as they are speaking to one another. They all leave the club as a result. And they notice that the yellow lights in the sky are slowly falling. Although this sight seemed pleasant, it actually posed a threat. Considering that these were the unseen aliens, which has the ability to kill people in a split second. They are dangerous because of invisible things are everywhere around them. And humans find it difficult to get rid of them. In the midst of them, a soft light also descends. Additionally, there are two policemen. A police officer approaches this light by moving forward. That extraterrestrial turns him into ashes and then makes him fly. That police officer is being sought after. Everyone has left the area upset after seeing the police officer turn to ashes. There is a disturbance, and individuals start to disperse to try to escape death. However, these aliens attack a number of humans there and turn them into flying machines by tuning into ashes. 5 of the individuals among them manage to leave the area. Along with Sean, his companion, the 2 females, and his traitorous business partner. Now that they need to save themselves, they head to the club store. Their time in the store has come to an end. However, they lack the bravery to leave because of the dangerous scenario. And all 5 of them are frightened to death. When they run out of food, they make the decision to relocate to the American embassy. So they might travel to America, where they belong. When the 5 individuals leave the club, they see that the city as a whole has been ravaged. They come across a woman there as they continue on. She is using the bricks to obstruct access to her home. They should leave now, she cautions, or those invisible invaders will kill you. Then Sean asks the woman where the embassy is. The woman then motions for them to proceed. As they proceed, they notice a police van that is parked nearby, where they can obtain the map needed to get to the embassy. They will need to gain entry to that van in some way. The map they retrieved from the police van is what Sean and his pals find. As the invisible invaders move toward that location, then Sean tells his companion, "Get under the car right away." These extraterrestrials actually watch humans as energy. These aliens, however, are unable to see things from a different perspective. The aliens are unable to see Sean and his pal as they arrive at the automobile. They are therefore preserved. They then cross the street near a mall. They see a failed scheme take place nearby. They are confident that they cannot leave this location by airplane given the severe damage to the aircraft. They only think about having to leave this area at night. They then retreat to a refuge. Sean discloses to everyone whether we need to learn about it, whether those aliens are present in our environment, and whether we need to retain a bulb in our possession. Because the moment I approached the police officer and the alien entered the van's light and siren turned on by themselves. Natalie and Sean then make their way to a room with the outfits. Those unseen aliens get there at the same time. Their hanging bulb around their neck starts to blink as a result. But Sean and Natalie are positioned in front of the glass door. Since these aliens had the appearance of waves, glass serves as an insulator for all kinds of electric waves. Despite getting closer to them, the alien cannot see them. They are both saved as a result. They discover that nobody is alive when they arrive at the American embassy late at night. There, everyone has passed away. They all experience heartbreak as they watch it. In the meantime, they find a radio there. Additionally, a Russian-language audio message was present. They leave that location after taking that radio. That business partner leaves them and flees. He moves to the road and starts to fire. There are then a large number of aliens there. And they assassinate that business associate, reducing him to ashes. Sean observes the light coming from the flat in the front building. They realize this after seeing it because there is still a living person there. They believe they may understand the significance of the radio message that was captured while traveling there even though they had no knowledge of the Russian language. Now they four folks simply move into the apartment where they encounter two people. A girl was standing in between them whose name is Vika, and the other is an electrician. The steel rods were used by the electrician to safeguard his home. They are safe there because of this. The electrician explains to Sean and his friend that we turned on the light in our apartment so that anyone could come here without difficulty if they needed assistance. The electrician then displays his custom-made weapon to them. Additionally, this weapon fires powerful microwaves. With this weapon, those aliens could be destroyed. Because this gun will assault the energy of the aliens, who are formed of energy. Following that, Sean makes Vika listen to the radio announcement. She was conversant with Russian, so that was a plus. Vika recognizes that the communication is from the Russian army when she hears it. This transmission had stated that a submarine had surfaced close to the water in the northern area, and all survivors will find it there. A couple American submarines are also present. It will leave from here the following morning. The four of them now had just 4 hours to get out of here. During this period, they had to go to their submarine. The three girls among them now head to another room to get their essentials. An alien also detects their energy at the same time. These girls also sense that the extraterrestrial is moving toward them. Meanwhile, Vika instructs them both to proceed in the opposite direction. However, Natalie and her companion enter a chamber. They were considering how to keep themselves secure there when they did this. When they enter that chamber, the lock is no longer functional. Aliens now enter this space. With his homemade gun, the electrician engages the alien in combat. As a result, that extraterrestrial suffers temporary weakness. Their gun battery loses charge until the point at which the electrician is about to retaliate against the alien. Therefore, the alien is also after the electrician. Natalie is attempting to leave another room with her pal. The friend of Natalie is also killed at the same moment by that alien. Now, Sean and his friend leave this location, together with Natalie. Meanwhile, Vika, who had fled via a different route, also approaches there. When they are about to leave, some people appear in front of them. And they request that they pursue them. In actuality, they are Russian police personnel with cutting-edge weapons, which they had created in order to kill the aliens. In front of them, an alien materializes. Russian cops then assault it. They use many methods to combat aliens. This weakens the alien, who flees after being attacked. One portion of the alien's body gets dumped there as a result of running. After lifting it, Sean maintains it in his possession. The police chief then drives them to a secure location. This location was just as secure as that electrician's home. Don't worry, Head reassures them. Everyone is secure here. However, Sean and his friends want to go to that submarine. In order for them to go back to America. Starting off, that Head bans this. Later, he decides to go with them while using his force. After that, everyone departs from this location. Through a tube beneath the ground, they start to travel toward the submarine. Aliens appear there in the interim. They are all concealed there. However, Vika becomes stuck behind the pillar. As the aliens are about to kill her, Sean's pal rushes to save her. But in trying to save her, he ends up dying. As he watches his pals die in front of him, Sean is profoundly devastated. He is sorry that he was unable to save his pal. These individuals then exit the tunnel. They arrive close to the water. Once there, they catch a sight of a ship. "We can get to the submarine with this ship," Sean and that Head say. So everyone has boarded the ship. Natalie and Sean, who are seated aboard the ship, are greatly concerned. Because they had both lost buddies from their youth. When they both feel a jerk, they stop conversing and all coming over the top. They learn that the ship has become stuck somewhere. They both viewed the front side at the same time, where the flames were rising upward. This ground is rich in minerals, according to the head. That may generate the electricity. And those extraterrestrials have come here to take these minerals. And those aliens are transporting the metals through the fire to their planet. A structure collapses on their ship at the same time. Their ship is thus turned on its side. They are then all thrown into the ocean. Then, Sean, the head, and the remaining individuals swim to the submarine. However, they watch as Natalie does not accompany them. It implies that she has gone missing. As soon as the submarine is launched, Sean declares, "I won't leave without taking Natalie." The submarine's captain then concurs with Sean. Sean points a rifle that was manufactured by that electrician at the head. That was constructed to eliminate the aliens. Together, everyone built such a weapon, where the fully charged battery is adjusted, in order to prevent battery drain when killing aliens. Following that, Sean and his friends look for Natalie. However, as they travel, aliens attack them. As a result, Sean tumbles, yet he continues to shoot them with his microwave gun. That alien gets hurt as a result. The ejection of microwaves from the rifle damages the shield protecting those aliens. At the same time, the aliens are being attacked by Head and his allies. This results in the aliens' death. They now comprehend how they murdered the aliens. After giving the command to Head to kill those aliens, Sean departs to help Natalie. At the location where he was hearing Natalie yell, Captain follows Sean's instructions exactly. He spreads water on the ground as planned. The captain and his comrades assault the aliens when they arrive on the ocean and then kill a number of them. On the opposite side, an extraterrestrial also enters the bus as Sean approaches Natalie. They were attacked by the extraterrestrial before this. Sean charges towards it while shooting his rifle. Aliens that accomplish this do not forfeit their lives. But because of its weakness, it starts to show. Now, Sean is without a second gun with which to kill the aliens. He then removes the extraterrestrial component that was laying on the ground. Then, Sean hits that part on that alien. His trick worked. It caused the death of the alien. They get at that submarine after this, but the chief prevents them from going with them. I can't leave Moscow since it's my hometown, he claims. I shall defend who resides here in Moscow. He adds that we also know how to get rid of these aliens. So continue from here. And tell others to kill these aliens. Following that, Sean, Vika, and Natalie board a ship and go to their nation. Here, the film comes to an end. Thank you for watching.